This was fantastic.
Oh, great. Thank you. Hey,
I mean,
hey. Huh?
I can hear you.
She only has 8 minutes. I'm sorry. Go.
I know. Actually, I only have 4, so.
What the fuck? Okay, go ahead.
So, real quick.
Yeah.
Which is innovative and refreshing. Can you remember the first time someone told you, hey, dude, you should totally play Miles Davis?
Yeah, it's weird. I think it was Tootie Heath who had come over to my house with a friend of
Tootie
mine
Heath.
to set up my drums. I was like, Tootie Heath? Wow. Hey, Tootie, you know? And he literally was tuning the tom, and he said, hey, man, you ever think about playing Miles Davis? You should think about that. You guys kind of favor, and your family's from the same place, and I think it'd be a good look. I think you should do it.
And what did you say?
Okay, Tootie.
Sure, whatever you say.
Sure, whatever you say, Mr. Heath.
Then after the 20,000th person who told you.
Yeah, and then his nephew saying, oh, he's going to, you know, I thought, well, sounds like I'm supposed to, you know. I did not know at the time that was going to mean writing it and producing and directing it and all of those other things as well. But the playing of him, I guess, was something that had been in the ether for a minute.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm glad it took this much time to do it, right? I mean, are you glad that you were able to have that time and effort to find this story?
At the end of the day, definitely, because it allowed me, you know, among other things, to learn how to play, and to bring that in and have that feel confident about that, and have that under my hands, and have the facility and understand what it was that I was trying to do from that aspect, and to revisit the script as many times as we had to, and really refine it, and you know, trial by fire, you know, being in relationships where we're being courted with financiers, and then at the end of the day, then pulling the plug and having to come back to the script and cinch the belt some more, and we finally, you know, got it down to this 94-page, really lean, really mean thing that became very hard for people to say no to, because they were like, what are we rejecting at this point? We think we can make it.
Yeah. Was everyone almost always on board with the fictionalized part of it?
Absolutely. The script was what everybody responded to. That's what got us in the door for all of these meetings.
Yeah.
People really dug the unconventional telling of it, and got the energy of it, and felt the pace of it, and felt like this is something different. It's just time, when it's time to pry the check out of their hand, they're like, I don't know. So, you know, everybody wants to be the second person to be on it.
Right.
So.
But you're also very respectful of the man. I mean, you really paid tribute to him and the music. Music was, I mean, that's what everyone's expecting to hear in the film. And you really sort of highlight that?
Well, for me, you know, Miles famously said, or I don't know if he famously said it, but it was something that we know he said. It was, you know, if you want to know about me, listen to my music. And it wasn't, if you want to know about me, go back and look at when I was 5 years old and start there, and then I went here and there and there. We know all of that story, but that's not what Miles is about. So I'm like, well, that's not going to be what we're about. We're going to be about the music. We're going to be about creating an experience that feels like it's a ride and is fun and feels gangster and crazy, and hopefully has people walking out of the theater humming songs and thinking about music and going, man, I got to look up that rock and roll piece was Miles? Yeah. That funk thing was Miles? Yeah. That hip hop, that was the blues, all that was Miles? Like, yeah, that's all Miles.
What part of your life story would you want to fictionalize?
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Like, I'd be one of a rock star, you know, like a personal rock star.
Well, my life is so fabulous anyway, you don't really have to fictionalize it. It's like when I go to the grocery store and I'm buying tofu, it's like, yeah, man, you want to be me.
And then you rob the store, and then that's how it really